There's a statistic that says that around 80% of buyers are expecting the sellers that approach them to have some form of personalized approach.
Yeah.
Right. So that notion of customized approach in almost everything is going to prevail. I don't think the AI is there yet. And I'll be frank with all of you here. When I test some of these AI-like solutions, I know this is a hacky way of doing stuff, but I didn't know how bad the result is. There's a little bit of fallacy behind this. Like, this is optimizing my time. It doesn't optimize my time. It's actually making this worse because I have to crawl back from this and create something that is really customized. So to your point, you don't go for a blank page. You're actually going for something that is personalized. And it's an only question how long it's going to take you to massage this in this tool to get something that really is rewarding with a personalized and custom like version of the document they're trying to send or write, right? And I don't think a lot of these tools really are prepared for that. They just try to have a one button that solves the problem, but that's not how it works. It's a multi-iteration process.
Yeah, and different use cases for different things, right? Like your legal documentation, like, yeah, that was nice to fill out the page because you're going to hand it to experts to do the customization versus, oh, we need to build a model that works to help assign accounts and help marketing understand what's happening.
And I think at the grand scheme level, right, building that model that Ilya just showed us, and you trying to deploy that, I mean, it's going to affect the results. So you better be right, man. So instead of just putting something out there that is not really going through this multi-iteration process and verifying things. And look, these models that when you're talking to them using Llama, using ChatGPT, they make mistakes. Even people who working in those companies, they say that, right? Like, hey, look, you better check things because sometimes this thing is making mistakes. But going back to my other point, I think the solutions that are not aiming right away for personalization, they are civil failure.
What are your thoughts more broadly with AI? Obviously, you're doing a lot of it to incorporate it in your product. But as you showed that Salesforce report, that actually doesn't shock me that sellers only spending 30% of their time selling. A lot of that stuff and the other 70% of the time, like AI should try to solve for some of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what are your thoughts about AI more broadly speaking?
I've been really impressed by like the speed of development and improvement. I mean, like my team brings back like every other day, like new things faster and like better. So on one way, it's great. On the other, it's like pretty scary. And we're just at the very beginning. I started my career in mobile, like early 2000, and like, I was working for a management consulting company. We would present to customers, which were like telecom companies, maybe launching their like mobile business. This was like 2001, 2002. We're telling them, oh, like, in 5 years, everybody will have a phone. And in 10 years, there will be more phones than people. And they were like, oh, forget it. Like, and then like, actually there's like, probably tens of billions of devices which are mobile connected. And so we have adjusted to that. Everybody has a mobile phone. We do a lot of things on phones. I think we will get there like in a stable place, but the speed is like impressive in AI. And so I don't know, like the next 5 years will be complicated, I think, because the adjustment, we won't have like the gradual time to adjust to this. It would be like
To get
very
used
fast.
to it. Yeah.
I think when we get there, either is like total annihilation of the humanity, or like, we know how to use AI and like, we become like superhuman.
We can work a lot less or spend our time on problems that only humans can solve.